Alright, so what is up guys? I'm back to doing another YouTube video, and today, that's right, I watched the Google event. I guess you could call it the Made by Google event. And so we had a couple more devices that were launched, such as we had the Google Pixel 9, 9 Pro, and then a new one called the 9 XL, as well as the 9 Pro Fold. More on that later because I don't know why they called it that instead of just the Pixel Fold 2. And then we also got some new buds and a new watch. Today, I'm just going to be covering the phones. We're probably going to do a future video, probably next week, about the watch and the buds, just to put it together and keep content flowing through our channel. And so, yeah, let's talk about the, I guess you could say, let's talk about the event. And so, first of all, the Pixel phones are kind of all based off of software. And so a lot of it is software incremented. Such as now we have AI Gemini, a part of a Google phone. And so they're calling it like the G4 chip. And so what this is, it's the Google Gemini powered chip. And so basically what this means is that your device will run on demand, and it will run on demand with Gemini without you having to go up into the cloud and getting Gemini for you to come back to you. So they're calling this the G3 chip, as well as Gemini Nano, which is also a smaller way to, I guess, access Gemini, and Gemini is now available on most Android devices in 2024, as well as Gemini Live, which is basically a live chat with Gemini. Yeah, some of these features I'm like, you know, it's pretty cool, but some of them are like, whatever. Gemini Live is one of those kind of like whatever ones. And so let's talk about the Pixel 9. And so it's the first phone that's actually designed with the Gemini era in mind, such as now we have Gemini multimodal, and now we have a 2 times more durable phone. And so what this means is that it's going to be a little bit more durable, but then what does the multimodal part of it mean? The multimodal part is just a fancy way of saying Gemini is now going to be running on the device because it's rocking the G3 chip, as well as it will run faster and smoother with the Tensor G4 processor, as well as the Actua display, which is 2,700 nits of peak brightness at a 6.3-inch display, and an ultrasonic reader, which will actually allow the phone to read our finger 50% faster. So this just means it will be instant rather than it taking a few seconds. It will be a millisecond or a second. And so this will ship with about 12 gigabytes of RAM, nearly a 20% larger battery. So that's pretty good. We also got SOS available in America, regardless of what carrier you use, as well as a 10 megapixel front camera, a 50 megapixel main camera, and a 48 megapixel ultra wide camera. And this will cost at $799. And so I like how Google's doing it. So Google, they're normally, obviously I said at the beginning of this, they're more of a software based kind of company. And so what this makes them is they're going to be more, their phones now kind of line up with the flagships of real smartphones today, such as the iPhone or the S24 Ultra and stuff like that. And so let's talk about the 9 Pro Fold. And so obviously we got Gemini Nano, Tensor G4, 2 times more durable as well. It also has that Super Actua display, which is an LTPO panel, which means that it is capable for always-on technology. And the Pro is about a 6.3-inch, and then the XL is going to be a 6.8-inch display. And so both Super Actua displays will run you about 3,000 nits of peak brightness, which is actually very good when it comes to a smartphone. But I like how Google did it here. They basically said, we're going to take our Pro phone and we're going to make it a little bit bigger for those users who like carrying around a bigger phone, but they want the Pro model. But then for the users that want the smaller model, but they want the Pro phone, then they're good to just get the Pro phone. So I like how they're doing that. We also have a 50% faster ultrasonic fingerprint reader, as well as now we have what they call